Okay, how to use Excel sheet to find the PW of an alternative. Let's say we have two alternatives, and I want to find the PW of each one. How to do that? Well, let's assume we have this alternative X, okay, and it has the information as you see it here. We have the first cost, we have the annual, and we have the future, which is the salvage value. Is there a way, which to solve this without depending on formulas or, the tables? Yes, we can use a very simple function. It's called PV. Okay, if you take a look at PV here, okay, PV has a rate and the period, the payment, or the future. So basically, this function will make me transfer any amount from from A, the payment is in year, from A, okay, to present. Or if you don't have A, you have F, you can transfer it from F to P. So basically, whenever I want to get everything into P domain, okay, convert it to P domain, or find the equivalence of it in the present at year 0, all what I have to do is use a function, okay, PV. And in order to use it, you have to put before that equal PV and then get the information. So let's try it together. We have here the interest rate. I got it from here, all this information extracted from here. Okay, it's very nice to put it in this table so you can pay attention. 12% is the MAR, okay, which is the interest rate, minimum attractive rate of return. We have an equal 5. The present first cost is 20,000. 9,000 is the annual, and the future is 5,000. Now, how to use Excel sheet using that? Before I go talk about Excel sheet, you have to remember what's PW, how I'm going to get PW. PW basically is to convert everything into P domain, if you want to look at it this way. So I have to find the equivalence of every one of these, okay, into P domain. So I look at the first cost here, 20,000, it's already in P domain. So I keep it, okay? What about the annual one? Okay, annual is per year, so I have to convert it to P domain. So basically, I have to use here something we call factor notation. This is from the table, but we are going to use Excel sheet later on, as I'm going to show you. Same thing left here is, so this is done, this is done. What's left is 5,000. There's another cost or revenue. It's a revenue because it says in the future and I'm making money. So here I have to transfer it from F to P. Now, saying cost and revenue is very important to pay attention to the sign. Cost means negative, negative. In the future, I sold that. It's a salvage value. So I made money. It's a profit. So here I keep it positive. If I want to transfer this into equation using Excel sheet, it will be as simple as that. $20,000 is the cost. Okay, good. What about this A? A, I have to transfer it. This A, it's $9,000 every year, okay, including interest rate. So it is like $9,000 times 5 in addition to its interest rate. To do that, there is something simple to do it. So you just say, this is equal to PV. That means I need to get PV. Right away, Microsoft will show you this. Rate is how much? Okay, we can transfer here so we can see it easier. Okay, easier. Okay, this is PV. Okay, I need the rate. This is the rate. Then, comma. The period is 5, comma. What are we trying to do? Are we transferring payment, annual payment to P or future to P? We are doing it for A. So here I need payment. What's the payment? 9,000. Okay. And no need for comma because I'm not using the future value. So we are all set. How much is it? 32,000. Keep in mind, this is a start with negative. Okay, you can see then, once you see this in red, that means, in this format, red and bracket, that means it's negative. All what you have to do, you go to format cell, Okay, if this is easier on you, and you can see it in negative as you see. Okay, so this is A. And here you can see this is initial cost. This is A. I transferred all the payments that I'm paying every year. I send them all to P. So I'm finding the equivalence of them. Okay, this is done. Future is the same thing. I need to send it to P. So also I will need equal, okay, PV. And here I have also the rate. Then following this formula here, I mean the function variables. Okay, we have the period. Then I have the payment. Okay, I look at it. Oh, I don't need payments. I need what? Future. So I skip payment. So I have here two commas. Okay, I have two commas. And then I use the future because this future I have to send it to, the present. Okay, finding its equivalence. So I put here this value. Okay, all set. How much is it? 2000. This is, as we said, we put negative. Okay, so it is, that's what I end up having. So what's the summation? The summation is as follows. Okay, if you are bothered about how many digits you have after that, all what you have to do, you go on the top and change this, or you can go to the format cell and you can say, hey, this is just a number, okay, and you are all set. That's it. Thank you.